feed. We had a county where the governor procured feed for wild animals because he said that the county relies on tourist revenue. And so they spent a few hundreds of millions and threw the food in the park. I think Senator Dulo is very aware of that particular case. How do you track that? Because if you don't track it, if you don't have transparency, then you will have the accusations and allegations that people are making that the uji mix and the feed and the water tracking are the apartments in Nairobi. So we must have clarity. So, Senator CHERARGEI.
Chair, thank you. I think while we empathize with the situation up north, we must also be honest with the resources we receive. Because you look at page 25 on your financial statements, Governor, emergency relief and refugee assistance was 382,347,226. Of course, the scholarship you have indicated, I think 459 million. Then there was purchase of seedlings of 55 million, totaling 898,302,758. This is not number 11 on other grants and subsidies. One question I would ask, why, as noted by the OAG, that this fund one was never operationalized, the Mandera County County Emergency Fund Act 2020. One was never operational. Then number two, I have looked at the annexures you are provided. You are provided program-based allocation of 2025-2026, but I'm not seeing it under the year under review of 2024-2025 that the funds were set aside. Number two, in this 382 million that was made for emergency relief services, Governor, you have broken down what you have done, including what partners have done, water tracking, the issue of subsidy program for food, the issue of water tracking, the support to pasture to farmers. But here there is no breakdown on the aspect of how this 382 million plus on emergency relief services was done. So that is number two. And I request, Governor, you know, all of us are human beings, if you can note down so that I don't need to come back again to ask. And finally, Chair, looking at all this, and I think this one on the seedlings, what kind of seedlings were you purchasing of 55 million? Because is it 3 seedlings? Is it the one maize seedlings, for example, or any other? What did it mean? This 55 is a vague line, and you have told us you are experiencing drought. So what kind of seedlings were you purchasing during dry season? I thought in terms of priority, this 55 million should have been done maybe for water tracking, for food support program, and even mapping. Finally, sorry for taking long, the issue, you have said in 2023 it was worse drought than when you came to office. Now you're having similar challenges. And you are still discussing on how you want to map, including cash transfer programs and many other issues. It means when the drought subsides, you leave it at that, because the last 4 years, why don't you present before this committee and tell us, even if this law is in place, this is the plan that we have adopted to handle situations of emergency, especially on drought, so that we can be on the same page with you. So apart from this committee that you are saying, is this a committee that is periodic? Is it a committee that is in place that has given you innovative? Can you give us something innovative and creative, as the chair has asked, on how you handle this situation? Chair, with those 4 questions, I yield back.
Thank you. Senator Gattai.
Thank you, Chair. You know, where I come from, we have a similar situation like Mandela, though not that extreme. I come the lower parts of Tharaka. Tharaka is equally facing some serious drought issues. But of course, Chair, we have put some long-term mitigation, how we handle drought whenever we have such a case. So in this case now, because, you know, Governor, you have been around for some time, you have just confessed that this is not the first time that you are facing drought in your tenure. This is the 4th time. Do you have any policy? Do you have mitigation arrangements that are permanently put in place to manage drought crisis that maybe, you know, these things are just unforeseen? Do you have something permanent maybe somebody can back on?